Say August 14th. We are back with another MLB breakdown, another stream. Man, oh man. I didn't really take anything yesterday. Here, let me pull it up. Yeah, yesterday I did nothing. I didn't take a single straight, and I only took this one little K's parlay just as like a long shot. Woodruff ended up getting put on a undisclosed pitch count restriction. Wasn't told about that one, but it's all I took. I put like 0.1 units on it. I didn't take any straights. Nothing. That was from a few days ago. So yesterday I basically took a little bit of a day off with all those day games. If you watch the stream, there was no value. Like we went through every game, and every game was the same story. Like there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. You know. So hopefully today's a little bit better. We'll find out here, I guess, in a second. Starting with game one, Mariners Orioles. As always, let me know in the comments how you guys did yesterday, or what you took yesterday, or what you're taking today. Drop a comment, a like, and a subscription. We got to get these videos moving, man. We got to get these videos moving and the sub count growing and the stream and the YouTube growing. We want to make this into a big show. We're going to want to have guests on. We're going to want to have a lot of different things happen with this show. The only way to get there is growth and support. So thank you guys for that. The site that I'm using right here on my screen right now is rudebets.com. You can see at the bottom of the screen there's a discount code if you want to join. This is the site. This is my child that I built essentially. I was sick of all the trend-based research tools where it shows you like last 5, last 10, all the data points that don't really make a huge difference by looking at them alone. So I took and built out one of the data models that I've been building for years and made it public so people can use it. It takes into consideration all those different factors, runs them through multiple different equations to give you different outputs for different things like hits, runs, RBIs, strikeouts, anything you can think of. Game one here, though, for the money line. Orioles plus 108. It's not a terrible dog today. I mean, this is pretty much a pick'em. Realistically, it's pretty close to a pick'em. Very slight lean on the books to the Mariners today. I have a very slight lean to the Orioles. So, Logan Evans going up against Tomoyuki Sagano. I think this one might be a good player prop game. Not so sure I'd be too much on the money line here. But player prop-wise, could be a good one. We had some people in the Discord see this number this morning of total runs at 9.9, and they took the 9.5 over. It's already moved to 10. So that line has moved up. People got in early when the site got updated here. I don't think the O's pull off 2 in a row. Yeah, I don't know that I'd go on the money line on a high scoring. Generally, when games are predicted to be high scoring, and when I say high scoring, I'm saying anything over 8.5 runs. Like that's technically, I would consider that high scoring. I'm not a fan of going on money lines on that. I'm way more of a fan on batter props when there's a high-scoring game. It's like NBA. Like if you see two really fast-paced, high-scoring teams in the NBA, you're most likely going to take guys on like points. You know what I mean? So this one's a good one for props today. If we look at home runs, obviously if I like a guy for home run, I also would say that they're a good candidate for total bases or hits, runs, and RBIs because a home run would cover both of those lines as well. So if you don't like home runs, just pretend I said hits, runs, RBIs, or whatever you like. Cal Raleigh looks pretty good today, but his line is plus 162. Is he even playing? Is Cal Raleigh out now? Yeah, he is. Cal Raleigh is now out as of a few minutes ago. So, okay. Never mind on Cal Raleigh. That being said, though, Eugenio Suarez does look pretty good. But you can skip today, man. It's a 5-legger. We only have a few games. We couldn't really get a 4-leg done today. It wasn't possible. There was no path to a 4-leg. So, Eugenio Suarez looks really good today, though. I do like him. His odds 310. I mean, it's not bad value. It's pretty fair. Plus 360 on BetMGM. Bummer that Cal's now out. Randy is okay. Randy, I don't know. I just don't love Randy at like plus 300, but I do like that he's leading off. I do like that he's hitting leadoff today. Naylor could be a great candidate today for hits, runs, and RBIs as well. Yeah, then just run that, man. Seba, just run that. Unless you have an extra $1 to spare and you want to throw it on the 1 to 1,000. It's really only a $1 slip, so... Also, quick question. Is Twitter down for y'all in the chat? Anyone that's live chatting right now, is Twitter down? Because I tried to post the slip on Twitter. I'm not getting anything. My feed won't load. My notifications don't load, nothing. So let me know if Twitter's down. On the other side today, I think Westberg looks really good with a 7.1 on the pitch mix. I would take him for total bases or hits, runs, and RBIs. Same with Gunnar. Same with Jackson Holiday. Top three in the order here all look pretty darn solid for the Orioles for props today. Yeah, Twitter's down? Okay, I figured. Interesting. Yeah, this should be a shootout. You could have some fun with this game with some props here with Suarez, Naylor, Randy, Westberg, Gunnar, Jackson. A lot of good options in that game for props. We only have 7 games today. So game 2 here. We got to be a little bit quick on the stream because this has to get on the YouTube here. But Cubs minus 142. Cubs are minus 116 with their best pitcher on the mound. I mean, yikes. Yeah, with no Raleigh in, it changes things a little bit, but I agree with you. Matthew Boyd, the best pitcher on the Cubs this year, they're only minus 116. Honestly, that's not a bad money line. I don't think the Cubs lose this game today against Scherzer. I like PCA and I like Michael Busch a lot for home runs today. I think either of them are good options. PCA is ice cold, so I probably might look into fading him. His data looks pretty solid here today, though, against Scherzer. Michael Busch is pretty hot, so he could be a good play to stay hot. So it's either one's going to get hot or one's going to stay hot. Outside of that, I don't really love many Seiya, Happ, Tucker. I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of these guys today. Let me see Scherzer real quick. Yeah, he does give up more home runs than league average, but he's better at limiting hits. So that's kind of why you see some decent home run probabilities, but low hit metrics. On the other side, I mean, against Boyd, not really any good options here. Not really much. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Blue Jays props today. So, pitch mixes are all just really low. So, yeah, I mean, Cubs money line, Bush, PCA, both look decent. Bo, I know everyone loves Bo against lefties. He's okay. His pitch mix is just so low. Pitch mix is just so low. I mean, him or Vladdy would be the only two guys that are like worth taking for hits, runs, and RBIs today, in my opinion, from a data perspective. Yeah, Boyd doesn't really allow home runs, so only 2%. Yeah, Bush for a hit looks good. If I like him for a home run, I think he's good for pretty much anything else too. Scherzer for strikeouts. I got him at 5.6. I don't know what his line is. If it's 4.5, sure. His dad and yours are friends. Oh, that's pretty sweet, Court. That's pretty sweet. I don't want the Cubs to do well, so I hope he does bad. But for him, I mean, it'd be cool if he does well in his first game. Game 3, Marlins Guardians. Guardians. Honestly, I liked the Marlins as a dog yesterday. They won. I like the Marlins as a dog again today. I know the Guardians were pretty hot recently, but like, so were the Marlins. So are the Marlins. So I like the Marlins as a dog today, same as I did yesterday. Stowers looks good for a homer. So does, Marcy, I wouldn't really take him for another homer. He had 2 yesterday. So his numbers are a little skewed with a small sample size, but this kid's been incredible. This kid's been really good. Yeah, you could take Marcy for hits, runs, RBIs, total bases. He's been cashing everything. So. And then Xavier Edwards for general props today is always good. The guy's just an on-base machine. On the other side, I mean, yeah, against Edward Cabrera, they don't match up that well. J-Ram, only a 4.97 on the pitch mix. It's not that good for him. It's not that good for him. He's good against the fastball, though, so that's the redeeming factor here. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Guardians props today. Phillies, Nats. I mean, let's just get this out of the way. Schwarber home run. Like, he's the highest probability here, 22%. Yeah, Edwards is always good for a hit. You can take it for a hit literally every day. He'll probably get it most days. Edwards is always good for one hit. Brad Lord stinks. Against Jesus Luzardo, I mean, the only home run guy I would take here would be De Jong. Phillies blow. What was that yesterday? Yeah, man. Yeah, they're not good. They weren't worth it, though. I don't think Chris Sanchez is good. That's what I've been saying it yesterday. We found out when we looked on the stream into his numbers. He's got like a fake ERA, man. His ERA is fake because he's like worse than league average in every stat category. Really appreciate you reacting live to the chat, fam. You have no idea how clutch your streams are. Appreciate that, T-Bully. Appreciate that. De Jong has big power numbers versus lefties, man. Look at this. Small sample size, but 2.75 total bases per hit. Hunter Brown sold yesterday. I mean, he did well. He just didn't get strikeouts. Astros money line hit. But yeah, he just didn't get the strikeouts. Look, I don't think the Phillies are worth minus 196 today. No shot in hell. No shot in hell are they worth minus 196. Props in this one, I mean, it's really kind of just like Schwarber, Harper, like the general guys for these top three in the order. I think you could take for general props against Brad Lord. And then Paul DeJong is a long shot for a home run. But other than that, there's not a whole lot here. Luzardo, 6 strikeouts. Nothing crazy. Braves, Mets. How about the Braves making that comeback last night? Holy cow. How about that comeback? Holy 6-0, and then the Mets lose, bro. Mets are trash. They're minus 200 again today. I mean, at this point, you got to just stay away from the Mets. You just can't touch them. You just can't touch the Mets. Like, just on the money line, you just cannot touch the Mets on the money line, man. If they lost a 5-0 game 2 days ago, and then they lost a 6-0 game today, or yesterday, like, they're useless. They can score runs recently, but they can't hold leads. We loved Juan Soto for a homer yesterday. I like him again today. I also like Pete Alonso. So, or Nimmo, or Lindor. Like, pretty much a lot of these guys look really good for home runs. Bryce Elder, he's giving up home runs about 4% of batters he faces. So, it's kind of high. It's kind of high. Yeah. I do like a lot of these guys for home runs on the Mets. On the Braves against Kodai Senga, I mean, the Braves never really look good on paper. That's the problem. August is very difficult, Penny Bags. August is a very difficult month. Wow, Papa, that's crazy. That is good. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Nighthawk. Elder is either like he gets blown up or he's unstoppable. There's no in between. Which means it's always a good day to take some Mets for home run props, and you try to play him on that, especially a small slate like today. If you're looking for home run plays, this is a game I feel like you have to take a guy on. Like, this is one of the few games where there's some good home run guys. Other than that, though, there's not really a whole lot in this one. Some general props, too, obviously. You could take any of these guys for hits, runs, and RBIs. Against Kodai Senga, I mean, none of these guys really match up that well. The Braves are terrible. They had a really good game yesterday. I don't think they explode again like that. That's made Gavin Williams. Yeah, no hitter into the 9th. That was crazy. Tigers, Twins. Tarek Skubal. Tigers are minus 205. It's fair value. Skubal, let's look into his numbers here for y'all. There you go. There you go. 34% strikeout rate. I'm going for 8.72 strikeouts. His strikeout line is 8.5. I mean, come on, man. It's a fair line. 8.72 plus 8.5 over is plus 114. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what this data point would say. We have a slight lean over 8.5. I mean, is 8Ks a good straight? I would never say 8 strikeouts is a good straight, if I'm being honest with you. That's... Look at his innings per game, 6 innings per game. So to get to 8 strikeouts, he needs to average more than 1 strikeout per inning. So if he has one singular inning where he doesn't get a strikeout, which is very doable in the MLB, I mean, it's just such a high line. He has to be flawless just to get you your, whatever, minus 150 straight, whatever it is. Lower it to 7's still high. That's still more than a strikeout per inning. Or he has to go 7 or 8 innings. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think the risk to reward on screwball strikeouts is ever worth it. It's like in the NBA, like when you're taking like Jokic for 35 points or whatever. It's just such a high line. They can't have a single off moment. I don't love it. He probably gets to 8 today. Yes, he does probably get to 8 today. But like just a line that high, I don't do whatever you want. If you want to take it, go for it. But to me, that risk to reward is not worth it to me. It's like taking Shohei for a home run at plus 146 or whatever. It's the same thing. It's just he has to get at least one strikeout every single inning, and he has to get more than one strikeout in a few innings. Anything less than that, you miss the line. It's over. Anytime you need a guy to get more than one strikeout per inning, he's only going to get 3 outs an inning. You don't get more than 3 outs per inning. Going to get a lot of 0-2 counts probably. Maybe like a guy hits a soft, weak little ground out or a fly out. Like, terrible. I don't think it's worth it. So, Kerry Carpenter, I love him for a home run. Riley Green, I love him for a home run. Torkelson, I like him for a home run. Any of these 3 guys should go crazy today, though, on the Tigers. They should go crazy. So, once again, Carpenter or Riley Green are must-haves if you're taking home runs today. Those 2 are guys I feel like you have to consider. On a small slate like that, yeah. And then Game 7, D-backs, Rockies. D-backs minus 174 is fair value. Rodriguez going up against Blaylock. Cattell and Carroll for home runs are also must-haves. They're also must-haves. Take them for anything. They're in great spots today. If you want more of longer shot guys, Blaze Alexander, Perdomo, Gurriel, pretty much the entire Arizona offense looks good for a home run today against Blaylock. The guy gives up home runs to 4.57% of batters he faces. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's very high. So, against Rodriguez, Goodman looks really good. Beck looks good. This is another really good home run game, man. Oh, this is another really good home run game. Rodriguez gives up home runs 4% of the time. So, yeah, 2 meatball throwers here. That's why you see the 1 to 1,000. A lot of those names I talked about are on there. Probably a really high-scoring game here, too. I would take the over on this one, no matter what it is. Okay, maybe not. 12.5 is a lot of runs, but I still think it goes over. I wouldn't really take that, though. I would probably not take that, but it probably goes crazy. So this is another one where you just take anybody you want, really, from these top guys for hits, runs, and RBIs or total bases, home runs, anything. They all look amazing. So, yeah, we'll look at pitchers here. Yeah, so home run wise, this is exactly what we just talked about. A lot of big name guys today look really good. Watch it go under and Rockies win 4-1. It's possible. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Let me look at something here. All right, let's see. You say 4-1 Rockies. Home is who's home in this one? Rockies. 4-1. We have a 0.03% chance in the simulation that it ends 4-1. So there is a 0.03% chance it goes 4-1 Rockies. So definitely possible. Yeah, this is a heat map across all the different simulations of the different game scores that can possibly happen in this game. So, yeah. 4-1's there. Anyways, pitchers. Tough matchups for the top guys today. Here's your pitchers, man. Not a lot there. Not a whole lot there. Not a fan of pitchers today. I know it was a joke. But I just wanted to pull up what I had the probability of that happening. So it is possible at 1/3%. Yeah, I think today's a really good hitters day, honestly. Home runs, total bases, hits, runs, RBIs all look like they should have good outputs today. So, all right, I got to get this up on YouTube, so I got to end this stream. I'm sorry, y'all. I was a little late today. I had some stuff going on this morning, but I'll catch y'all later. Peace out. Good luck today, and we'll be back tomorrow with a full 15-game slate. None of this 7-game BS. So, I like your 6-legger round robin too. It looks pretty good. Yeah, you could find some round robins today with these guys. A lot of good options here, minus Cal, who's not playing anymore. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.